Hey guys, what's up? Back with another video. This time I'm going to review this. I have no idea what to call this. Many words come to mind. Piece of shit, crap, bullshit, nonsense. But it is what it is, and I said I would review it, and here we are. So yeah, Super Showdown 2020. I really don't know why I put myself through this. I really don't. This one probably hit. This one probably hit closest than the Seth Rollins Hell in a Cell 2019 one did. At least there was actually entertaining stuff on this. But then again, that's a bit of a spoiler. I'm getting far ahead of myself. Let's review this event, shall we? First match, we had the Tawake Trophy, the prestigious Tawake Trophy, as they kept ramming down our throats. We had R-Truth taking on Bobby Lashley, taking on Andrade, taking on Eric Rowan, taking on AJ Styles, taking on supposedly Rey Mysterio, but we got Rey Mysterio was ambushed backstage, and we got a surprise opponent to thingy. Basically, it was The Undertaker. This was pointless. It was hilariously bad for most of it. It was a gauntlet match, so it was like one-on-one, and then whoever then the person who gets eliminated, then another person comes in, and so etc. etc. R-Truth started it, and him and Bobby Lashley started it, and hilariously, Bobby Lashley got rolled up and pinned. Then he beat up R-Truth, and then Andrade came out. They went back and Andrade beat him up for a while, and then he hilariously got pinned too. They headbutted, they collided heads, and R-Truth landed on top of him for the pin. Hilarious, great job. I'm glad you went to Saudi Arabia for that deal, fucking thingy. Hopefully you got paid fucking well. This review's already started out well, folks. Who came out afterwards? Was it Rowan? Yeah, Rowan came out after that. Was beating up R-Truth, and then he knocked off. Rowan pushed R-Truth into the steps, which knocked the freaking stupid cage that he came out with off. So Rowan snapped and got disqualified. Then AJ Styles came out. He easily beat Truth after a couple of minutes. AJ's got some pretty good dance moves, I'll give him that. He was mocking R-Truth and he did some dancing. Yeah, and then AJ was being a bit cocky after eliminating R-Truth, and Rey Mysterio's music hit, then it stopped, then it hit again, and then we find out the reason why AJ was cocky was because Gallows and Anderson had taken out Rey Mysterio in the back, and which led to the next bit where he thought he was going to win by forfeit. And then The Undertaker came out with his 10-minute entrance. I thought SummerSlam was going to be... SummerSlam is this Saturday, which is tomorrow, as I speak. And I thought SummerSlam was going to be here and gone by the time The Undertaker got to the fucking ring. Yeah, I get it. It's a great entrance. It's a legendary entrance. But, yeah, I made myself a coffee. I did my duties. I did freaking, I swept the backyard, maybe, I don't fucking know. And The Undertaker was still halfway down the fucking ramp by the time I came back. Shut up outside, you fucking stupid kids. Stupid kids outside yelling, ah! Stupid people. Blah! Anyway, so anyway, Undertaker beat AJ Styles, and this review is probably going to be more than one part. He beat AJ Styles with one choke slam. Didn't even take off his hat and coat, so that's how great this was. And then Undertaker won the Tawake Trophy, and then he didn't even take it home with him. So yeah, fun stuff. It was a pointless waste of time. It did no favors for anyone apart from AJ and the Undertaker. Well, apart from the Undertaker, really. It was a pointless match. It was all to set up AJ versus Undertaker, I get that. But it didn't really get me excited for Undertaker versus AJ anyway, because I just saw Undertaker pin him with one chokeslam. Like, not even a tombstone. He pinned him with a chokeslam. His second-hand move. Anyway, on to the next match. The next few matches are just basically very pointless because the fans didn't care about it, so why should I? Miz and Morrison against the New Day for the tag team titles. It was a fine match. Morrison looked impressive. Kofi Kingston took a horrible bump to the outside, and Miz and Morrison won the tag team titles. Nothing much to say there because the crowd didn't give a shit, and it made the match very boring. But I thought the action inside the ring was very fine. Then we had another match. We had Angel Garza versus Humberto Carrillo. Again, alright match, but the crowd didn't care because they didn't care about anyone that wasn't legends. So it made the match very boring because there was legit no crowd. There might as well have been no fucking crowd. It was a thing of times to come with the pandemic just hitting not long after this. So this was ridiculous. The match was alright. It was just basically two unknown. He might as well just thrown two unknown guys out there. And I feel real sorry for the wrestlers involved because they put their bodies on the line and they didn't feel like anything mattered because all the crowd cared about was seeing the legends, seeing the guys who they grew up watching in the 90s and the early 2000s. Yeah, like The Undertaker and like that person on the fucking cover. Baldy over here, Goldberg. Anyway, next match. See, that was fine. We had Rollins and Murphy versus the Street Profits. Again, it suffered. This one really bugged me because I really thought this was a decent match. Good character work from Rollins and thingy. I thought if most of this card happened on a different soil, in a different in front of a different crowd, I think this card would have been a lot better. Apart from the three bad things that happened on this fucking show, the most memorable fucking things on this happened on this fucking show. This match was alright. Steph and Murphy versus the Street Profits. It was alright, but the crowd didn't care until the very last part where they were chanting, "This is awesome." I'm like, fuck off, you stupid twats. You were dead for the entire fucking match, and you have the audacity to chant, "This is awesome," to at the end, you fucking piece of shit. Fuck off. There you go. Anyway, I've had enough about that. Next match. Dolph Ziggler vs. Mansoor, couldn't give a shit about. It was a propaganda match that it was only there because Vince McMahon wanted to stroke the balls of his moneymaker, the Saudi prince. So Mansoor, the Saudi Arabian guy, defeated Dolph Ziggler with no fucking build. There was no fucking build to this match. It was announced on the day of the show, so I don't give a shit about it. Why should anyone else? So blah blah blah. Yes, the Saudi won in his hometown. Great, cool. Don't give a shit. Then we had the WWE Championship match. We had Brock Lesnar versus Ricochet. We had more hype. They put more effort into the video package for Ricochet than they actually did for the entire match. We've had Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins. We've had Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles. We've had Brock Lesnar versus Daniel Bryan. All smaller guys who have taken Brock to a great, decent match. When Brock wants to, he can be the best professional wrestler ever. On this occasion, it was shit. I didn't expect Ricochet to win. That's not my problem with this match. Isn't that Ricochet, isn't because Ricochet didn't win or anything, because I knew he wasn't going to win. I know in a real fight, Brock Lesnar could probably take Ricochet in the amount of time he did win, but this isn't fucking real. As I said before, AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, Daniel Bryan, all took Brock Lesnar to the fucking limit. This should have been thingy, but instead we got a 90-second squash job that made me go, what was the point of that? What was the fucking point? Anyway, that's it. That's that match done. Didn't really care. It was just there so Brock could get a title retention over his thing before going into Mania. Next match we had Roman Reigns, King Corbin in a steel cage. This feud had been going on since the last Saudi show, which was in October, which was about 6 months. This match took 6 fucking years off my fucking life. It was so fucking boring. I'm sorry, Roman Reigns. I love you. I think you're awesome now. But this fucking match sucked. It fucking sucked. Fuck off. This match took 6 years off my fucking life. Anyway. So yeah, it was pointless. I'm glad it was fucking ended. I was glad when it was over. And that was it. Anyway. Next match. We had Naomi versus Bayley. This match was half decent. I'm a bit awkward watching women's matches in Saudi Arabia because of the whole situation that goes on under there. You know, the whole they're having to they're having to cover up a lot of the thingy and all that stuff. I get it. It's the rules. I'm not going to go too much into it. Whatever. But it's just like. It just feels awkward, and I don't like watching 2 women wrestling looking like they're having a scrap in a shopping mall, a shopping mall or whatever. Anyway, Bayley won. I liked Bayley's heel work in this match, but that's about it. And then finally, for Animal, we have the main event. Oh, great! I got like 4 minutes remaining. That's fine. Let's see. Goldberg versus The Fiend. What to say about this match, eh? First off, it was the wrong result. I don't care what, I thought I was over it, but I wasn't. It was there to please the Saudi prince. He got exactly what he wanted. Goldberg winning the title. It was what it was. Goldberg no-selling The Fiend and, no-selling The Fiend's character made everyone else look stupid for, the ones who did sell, like, the Finn Balor's, the Seth Rollins, the Daniel Bryans, the Mizzies, everyone who The Fiend came in contact with back on The Fiend's debut, all that was just flushed down the fucking toilet because Goldberg came running in, and basically the commentators screamed it in your face, basically the entire time. It was like, oh, The Fiend usually scares people, but Goldberg is Goldberg, so... Yeah, it was exactly what it was. It went like, 2 minutes of that, because it's a Goldberg fucking match. No disrespect to Goldberg, I'm happy that he gets paid to do fuck all. It was exactly what it was. It really says a lot of things what I've been saying all along about WWE's, WWE's, mismanagement of how they treat part-timers and how they treat their full-timers. And with Triple H being in charge, hopefully this changes, but especially with the Fiend being rumoured by a lot of people on socials to be coming back this Saturday, I don't see it happening, and I don't think I want it to happen, because no matter if Triple H is in charge or not, there's still the Saudi deal, and I don't think Triple H is going to we're still going to run into the same problems with The Fiend or Bray Wyatt or whatever Wyatt decides to come up with, what brilliant invention Bray Wyatt comes up with next. It's still going to be the same fucking thing. We're going to run into the same fucking problems. And so I would rather him do something else, like, do his own creations, do his own movies, whatever. Tell his own story. Anyway. That's it. This match sucked. I hated it, as you can probably tell by the review. It put me in a real bad mood, and I wish I didn't watch this now, because it really put me in a bad mood. But I got through it now. I'm on the back of it. Hopefully I can put this back on the shelf and never see it again. And I don't need to make a part 2 of this, so yeah. Because I gotten through everything I wanted to, so... There's probably more in my noggin that I could probably moan about, but that's just going to have to be left in there for now. So, anyway, I'm going to give this, there's nothing really, like every other match, all the matches I did like the Seth match and the Bayley match, could have happened on SmackDown, and it probably would have been 10 times better in front of a better fucking crowd. But because of that main event and how damaging it was to some of the characters, I'm going to give this a -10 out of 10. Call me childish all you want. I'm sure the WWE loyalists, if they fucking watch this video, will come after me and call me a childish. You're being childish. Fuck off, you stupid twats. Go fucking strap yourself to a rocket or Vince McMahon's cock in the woods. So yeah, don't fucking piss at me off today. So yeah, anyway, that's it for now, guys. If you've made it this far, I appreciate you. That's it, gal, and I'm out.